because I was into breakdancing, there was all this, certain things attached to it, like graffiti. And it was a graffiti. I used to graffiti buses, bus windows and the backs of seats. And then one day, the bus driver must have smelt this. I mean, we raided this bus, and he must have smelt it downstairs, and he decided to park outside the police station. Radio them, we tried running off the bus, he'd locked the doors, and the police came just across the road and got us off. Back of a van, in the cell, fingerprints, and don't tell me mum, don't tell me mum. I mean, it was about 15, very childish. I was invited to an audition for this group he was putting together, which, you know, had no name at that time. And it told me the day. I went to work and said, please, 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 can I have half a day off? And luckily for me, he gave me half a day off. And if he hadn't given me half a day off, I would have been looking at someone else. I would have been looking at a boy group on TV saying, oh yeah, he's gay, he's gay. Like lads do, you know, they're always saying somebody's gay when they're not gay, but who gives a damn? I liked Jason straight away because I already knew that he could dance, and he was a good dancer. And Matt was just so bubbly and so smiley, and you know, you never seen such big teeth. I don't really remember Robbie so much. It was I just remember everybody being pleasant, and Gary was serious, more professional, but was still friendly. You know, I remember everybody being nice. I didn't dislike anybody. I just thought, you know, this is but when you're there and it's an audition, you don't know what's going to happen, so you don't really judge people at that time, because you're not thinking, oh, these are going to be the people that I'm going to be with for the next 6 years. You just think, oh, this is an audition, these are just guys, and maybe there's been another 10 guys before these guys. You're not given the whole story. We went to a studio in Manchester, a dance studio called Peaches, I think it was. Had a bit camp, didn't it? And we had this choreographer. It was a nice guy, but Nigel had ordered him to do to make us do press-ups every morning as soon as we got in there, and sit-ups, loads of press-ups. And I was thinking, what the fuck are we doing this for? What the hell are we doing this for? Nigel had obviously told him that we need to build our bodies up, make ourselves look more muscular, more masculine, and to be honest with you, the routines we were doing, I wasn't into. I mean, me and Jason went to Nigel in this early stage and said, you know, me and Jason can make up routines. Give us a chance, give us a chance. And he was kind of not so sure about it, and we had to, you know, we had to keep saying, just give us a chance to do this routine. He said, okay then, right, the choreographer doesn't not coming in that week, you two do this, try and do these routines. And we did these routines together, and Nigel came into the rehearsing studio with his chip balm, or his chip butty, whatever, and he goes, okay then, go on then, you know, really quite serious, and you know, letting everyone know who's in charge. So we did our routine, and I think he nearly choked on his chip butty. He was saying, oh, don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. And me and Jason were just so pissed off that he didn't like it, because we knew it was good, but I think it was because it was our decision going against his decision that we really needed a choreographer. I liked going in gay clubs. It was, the people were so friendly, and I think because they were gay and they were looking at you, it was kind of flattering in a way, you know, that they might want to shove their hand down your pants or whatever. I don't know, it was flattering, and everybody was so nice. It was just, everybody was so nice and so welcoming, and it was our start I really appreciate that start, whether it's gay or straight, it doesn't matter. He was just an amazing start to start in gay clubs and gain a gay following. I always hated that title, The Body, honestly. Nigel used to, well, didn't make me, but it was always a suggestion from him. And once it was suggested from him, the rest of the guys wound me up saying, yeah, you should wear a vest. Howard, why don't you wear a vest? Yeah, you should wear a vest, Howard. So that nobody else had to wear a vest. And I was the one mostly stuck in a vest because they thought I had the best body. Although Jason was kind of on par with me with his body. I was never, I don't know, I was never vain about my body, although I always looked after my body. But I was never the one that liked to go around, you know, showing off, getting my tits out and stuff. It was kind of, I always wanted to hide it a little bit. I'd never wanted to show it off. Oh yeah, in Lacage, one of our first gigs, there was this curtain separating the changing room from the rest of the people. And just all these guys kept popping their head around this curtain going, wee, and all giggling and stuff like that. And we were like, there with our, you know, bloody trousers down to our knees and stuff, and these guys popping their heads, and we were just laughing about it, you know. It wasn't like hiding ourselves, but yeah, that was quite funny. I remember the track that they played, our first track, the intro track, which was I think it was Get Out of My Car, is it, by Get Out of by Billy Ocean. I don't know what the track's called. And the intro, that was the intro, and we was like running through this crowd, having our asses pinched, our front bits pinched, and trying to get to the stage, trying to push past everybody, and you know, almost missing the cue for the beginning of the song. The two singles after Do What You Like, it wasn't so successful. Although we thought we'd made it when the second single, Promises, went in at 38. We thought, oh great, you know, obviously Nigel was thinking different things. Once You Tasted Love, which was after that, which I actually thought was a great song. I remember listening to a Radio 1 show where they review singles, and I remember one of the DJs slagging it off, and everybody around the table, the round table, whatever they were sat at, all had a little dig at it. So because it was on Radio 1 and we've been told so much about Radio 1, how great it was, you know, you kind of thought that single's never going to stand a chance now, thinking that millions and millions and millions of people are listening to this record review show at 10 o'clock at night. And that went in at 43, and because we was on RCA at the time, BMG, we thought, oh, they're going to drop us like a ton of bricks. So we came up with the idea to release this song, this cover called It Only Takes a Minute, Girl. It Only Takes a Minute. And we just did everything. We thought the only way, it was make or break, and the only way that we can stop ourselves from going down, and the only way we can be big or get on the road to being big, is to do everything that God sent. And we did under 18s, we did schools, we did over 18s, we did gay discos, we did as much as we could, and we made a good video. We got good stylists in to style us, and even the video was even the video was different. It was more raw, you know, dancing in a boxing ring, I don't know, making us look hard and stuff, and the way we were styled as well. It was different, and that changed things. But the power of It Only Takes a Minute, the song itself, really got the song into the charts.